As the city faces a $160 million deficit, some city leaders say the state capitol should be part of the solution, arguing that the state benefits the most from the city's economy.
And their call comes as New Orleans prepares to ask the State Bond Commission for a $125 million loan to keep paying employees and cover city contracts going into next year. WDSU investigative reporter Cassie Sherm is live at City Hall with why this new administration coming in will focus on more partnerships with the state. Cassie?
Well, the city leaders are saying that lawmakers should not only basically approve that $125 million loan, but also moving forward be a partner in this program as we work through these budgets for each department, as both work hand in hand. So at today's budget hearing, Councilmember Eugene Green said the state holds the keys to major economic boosters in the city. He says those state-owned properties bring in millions through tourism and events, yet the costs for policing, infrastructure, and cleanup fall entirely on local taxpayers. All departments are facing budget cuts this year, and council members are looking at ways to fill some of the holes in the budget at the state level. Green says he believes Helena Moreno's administration will be more aggressive when it heads to the legislature next year, not just for funding, but for new laws that will let the city control its assets.
Superdome, the convention center, all of the lands along the navigable waterways, city park, major thoroughfares in the city. And there are regulations on a state level which limit sometimes what we can do as a city. I'm not saying that all of that is bad. What I'm saying is that emphasizes the need for greater partnership, and that's what I'm asking for, supporting us financially and also maybe adjusting certain regulations and laws that apply throughout the state so that they can be more specific to New Orleans needs.
Now the budget hearings continue to tomorrow, and we are continuing to follow this very closely, especially as it's set this week that the hearing for the bond commissioner in the state, that whether we're going to be receiving that $125 million or not will be set. We're going to be following that closely, but a day has not been set just yet. Reporting here at Council Chambers, I'm Cassie Sherm, WDSU Investigates.
All right, talking about those budget presentations tomorrow, NOPD Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick is one of them, set to present the police department's budget. This comes as overtime spending for first responders has certainly come under scrutiny. The superintendent says that her department is down 300 officers, but it still manages the call volume of a 1,200 officer police force. So she says appropriately budgeted overtime is necessary.
They have budgeted us $45,000 in overtime. You heard that? Well, when you know that your budget, your overtime averages more like $25 million a year, let's not do that. So it's called right sizing. If you right size me appropriately with what the overtime should be, I will manage to that.
Kirkpatrick also says that she's making headway when it comes to recruitment and retention, with the force set to gain more officers than it lost for the first time in years.
And you may have seen that I posted earlier, we've got our first gumbo warning of the season. Much colder air